Hi, we're at the Springfield Nature Center, which is part of the Missouri Department of Conservation. I'm here with Rudy Martinez. He's agreed to answer some questions for us about the Nature Center. Rudy, thanks for being with us today. Tell us a little bit about yourself. What's your position here at the Conservation Department?
I'm the assistant manager here. I'm also the volunteer coordinator.
Tell me a little bit about the programs you offer here at the Nature Center.
Well, we try to offer programs, educational programs for all ages. And we go oftentimes elsewhere other than the Nature Center. It's kind of like field trips for teenagers, if you will. And they do things like canoeing, hiking, fishing, caving, a number of outdoor skills.
When somebody comes to visit, what kind of things would you recommend I go see?
We have almost 3 miles worth of trails, and the trails go through the different ecosystems that we have here on the area.
On the trails themselves, what kind of wildlife can we anticipate encountering on the trails?
It's just a matter of when to look for them, what the season is. For instance, amphibians and reptiles right now are already starting to go into hibernation with the cooler weather.
So if you're scared of snakes, now would be a good time from now on into winter to hike the trails.
Yes, but fortunately, there's so much visitors that come out to enjoy the trails. Typically you're not going to find a snake on the trails, because they're going to stay away from humans. We have over 250,000 people a year that utilize our trail system. And so with that being said, with the constant visitation every day, a lot of the wildlife, like the deer and the turkey, just get accustomed to seeing people every single day, so they lose that fear of humans. Mm-hmm. They're still wild, so you can't go up and touch them or anything, but you can get within, just a few feet of some of these, 20 feet of some deer occasionally.
Thank you very much for spending the time with us. I
You're
really
welcome.
appreciate it. I think we're going to take a walk outside and kind of see what we can find.
All right.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Scuba diving is one of the lesser known outdoor sports in the Ozarks. We're in front of Steve's Scuba, and we're going to go in and take a look and talk to Jimmy and find out a little bit more about scuba diving. We're here at Steve's Scuba with Jimmy Yarborough, the owner of the shop. How popular is scuba diving in the Ozarks?
It's very popular. It's a very social sport, and it's growing in numbers every year.
Is scuba diving something you can do around here all year long, or is it mostly the warmer months?
It depends. There are several people that do dive year-round here locally. You just have to have a dry suit to do so. We dive normally from May through November, first part of November. But there are several people that do dive locally year-round.
Are there many places in the Ozarks to dive?
Yes, there are several local lakes around, Beaver, Bull Shoals, Norfolk, Stockton. You can dive in just about any of the lakes. Spearfishing, you do have to carry a fishing license, just the same as what you would for a regular rod and reel. It's just half of the length or half of the bag limit. So if you had a limit of 7, you could only get 3.
Earlier when I was talking to you in here, that was a cave diver.
Cave diver, yeah. That is very interesting. They go back in several hundreds of feet into caves and stuff. So yes, you do have to be trained in cave diving also. It's not something that you or I could just go do. It's something that you have to be properly trained to do.
Well, Jimmy, thank you very much for the interview today. I appreciate you letting us take some pictures.
Leaving this town,
and
you know,
talk to
I changed my mind. Easy living will do me fine. I'm gonna roam. Anywhere we'll be.